No, ahora, no. Who has ever used Taringa?
Tú y yo andamos ahora, ¿no?
You?
Raise your
That's
hand.
awesome.
Hey,
So you're...
Me too. So you wanna have a seat?
Yeah, what I have a seat.
Great.
So you're a proud part of the Cultura Taringuera. Taringa we have been for 18 years in the market, and Taringa became very soon the biggest Spanish hub where people got together, they shared information, they shared experiences, they shared learnings, and we created a culture, the Taringueros. We call ourselves Taringueros, right?
Yeah, actually Taringa was that place where everyone went to share knowledge. You can find our books, recipes, probably that solution for your exam problem, music, videos, film, basically anything. In Taringa, everyone was looking for culture.
Yeah, in fact, within Taringa, the community creates a culture. So being Taringuero is like write the mega post or curate the publications to reach the homepage, which is actually quite complex. Y si te daban un más 10,
Más
wow! In fact, we also have our own language, and if you don't speak properly, you are denunciado maquinona.
Actually, you remember that this also transcended virtually. People meet in person and they did quedadas, and there's actually families that have come out of Taringa.
Yeah.
We have one working here. That was 2004. You remember how internet was in 2004?
No, I'm so young.
Oh yeah, of course you don't. So
Yeah, I do remember. 2004 probably was a time where internet was still kind of innocent. An internet before, regulators and monopolies that impacted and tried to modify the way communities and people share their knowledge. That was like the rise of the Web2 era, when the web became interactive after being just read only on what we call Web1. And then after Taringa, and until today, I would say, like many other social platforms have been born and raised. Now we have, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, probably Telegram, Discord, and I don't know, many more, OnlyFans, TikTok.
Yeah, and this is also where the creators arise. So they start as bloggers, reviewers, storytellers. This is what we call right now the influencers. So they use their influence to start looking for a way to monetize their content. This is the born of the creators economy, where people, creators of every kind of type of content, they are willing to live from their passion. They are looking for ways to live from their passion.
And the platforms start to be the ones setting the trends on what is coming. They decided which are the formats that the creators should start to use. Started from photographs, videos, then vertical videos, then short videos, then filters added to the videos. And those platforms rely on their business model, relies on advertisements. So brands are their main focus.
Yeah, that led us actually to a broken model, right? Like a really sad and bad reality, which is, I'm going to stand up. 88% of the full-time content creators cannot live from their passion. This is only a privilege for those that have the big numbers of followers, the big numbers of visualizations. The long tail really struggles to be able to get rich and to be able to monetize. The creators' economy is lacking a middle class.
Yeah. Platforms are not focused on the creators. So creators are not able to reach their communities because they are struggling, fighting with the algorithm that are not created to benefit the creators, but the platforms adds revenue. Also, the creators has to adapt themselves and their content to the platforms and adapt constantly to this changing strategy, crazy changing strategy. They also they are not able to personalize or customize their community experience, so they are not able to differentiate. And the most important, the revenue is not for the creators, are for the platforms.
Yeah, also users. We are all like fed up of being the product, right? It's like we are tiring of these platforms monopolizing our data. Like it's like the ones that bring the value to the platforms are not the ones taking the revenue from them. People is actually looking for horizontal relationships. Sorry, it's better now.
Yeah.
Horizontal relationships among the creators, the users, the communities. People is looking for building like real and meaningful connections, and that's actually what we're looking for.
Yep.
So, many people have a passion.
Yeah, many people have a passion. Do you have a passion, Chris?
Oh, I do.
Oh, tell us.
More than one. But one of my main passions is people. And people having access and opportunities to maximize their potential. Also my career, I've seen how people get, but mostly lose opportunities for reasons that have nothing to do with their talent or with their potential. May that be the place where they're born, the network that they have, the awards that they have or have not, or the social media following that they have. What moves me is contributing to make access to opportunities more equitable and fair. That's my passion.
Beautiful.
What about yours?
Well, I also have a passion. My passion is my family.
Oh.
I have 2 little daughters that are going to start using social media in about less than 4 years. So I'm in a complicated situation. And I want them to experience social media in other way. I want them to find role models based on talent and on effort that are leading the way and showing them that a different way of being successful, doing what you really like. So this is why I'm here. I want to change the rule and the way that social media are operating from inside. At the end, I want to give the opportunity to my daughters to have a fairness, equitable, and passionate life. And you, Johan?
It's yours.
What about me?
Yeah?
Well, I'm just here for the Lambo. Just want to buy that. But no, actually, you know what? I also have a passion, I would say, like some of them. But one of them is to find solutions to complex real-life problems. That's actually what we try to do with software and with engineering, right? Like, even if many times we have or face a lot of issues, what we try to do is to fail fast with the software, so we learn on this process while trying to improve and getting there. So, yeah, you know what? That's actually what I'm here, working in Taringa and here with you, just because I have a passion. That's what I'm doing here. I'm living from my passion.
Wow, we are the privileged ones, because many people have a passion, but few of them can live from it.
What happens with the dancer, the writer, the artist, someone that is pursuing a social cause, someone that wants to, I don't know, clean the oceans from plastics or save dogs or promote the culture? What happens with them? They have identified a passion, but they cannot live from it. But that's the people that we're looking for, the apasionados. We are on a mission to enable the apasionados to live from the passion that they have identified and they want to live from it. So, okay, we have a problem, we have identified it, now we need to find a solution. How do we do this?
Okay, let's talk another moment. No, I think that for me, we have to go back to the pillars of Taringa, which are the communities. Understanding these communities as this safe space where you can create and share content, and that you really make these real connections and long-term relationship, which is the key, the long-term relationship. I think that communities for creators is more like the true fans model. which at the end is like with fewer fans or users that are really engaging with your passion, instead of accruing this ridiculous amount of followers that you have in other social networks that at the end are not engaging and are not valuing your talent. And for the user too, because the user is looking for more horizontal relationship, real connections. They want to learn. They want this feeling of belonging that the community gives to you. So yes, I think that the users, I know that the users, because we speak a lot with our users and with the creators, that they want something different. They don't want to be out of the box, be surprised. So I think this one of the pillars of the solution must be the community.
There's also an important one, which is the platform. We need to change the relationship that now happens between the creator and the platforms. Currently, the creators try to adapt to the rules that the platform every single day changes, instead of the platforms adapting to what the creator needs. And that starts with how the algorithm is designed.
Yeah.
So we should start by looking at algorithms that benefit the creators, they benefit the reach, they benefit the engagement with their communities, which leads us to really thinking about the business model as well. The way that the platform earns the money cannot rely only on advertisement. It has to reflect the value that the platform gives to the creator. And that's something that we need to think about as well.
I think we also need to give them access to a global economy.
Yep.
With, let's say, no man in the middle charging like a huge amount of fees for transactions. We need like a distributed system which is secure, which is decentralized, scalable, transparent, and trustless. We need to leverage on the blockchain, and we need to allow crypto transactions.
Para. ¿Vos me estás queriendo decir que nuestro creador va a cobrar en cripto? Our apasionados are people that they don't know anything about technology. They don't know anything about blockchain. When we speak with them and we said, "Do you want to earn in crypto?" They say, "No, I don't know it. I don't understand it. I don't even trust it. I think that all of this thing is a scam, a big scam." How we are going to convince them to use crypto?
Let me do something. You're going to be creators now. Let me change the conversation. Would you like to earn from anywhere in the world?
Yeah.
Yes?
Okay. Would you like to receive the money immediately?
Absolutely.
Would you like to pay very low fees?
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
And would you like to earn that in a currency that is stable, pegged to the dollar?
I mean,
This is crypto. This is how we leverage blockchain. We don't talk about the technology. We talk about the value that it adds and the problem that it's solving. So this is the way that we need to talk about the users. And yeah.
we are going to speak in the same language of our creators and users.
Yeah.
That's probably the best way. Okay, but we still need some kind of technology innovation in Taringa in order to achieve all these things. And that's actually what we started building a couple of months ago. A platform that uses, let's say, the knowledge of Web2 top-notch technologies, which is, cloud technologies. We have an architecture which is a mix between microservices and event-driven architecture. We have data, but we are building data pipelines in order to manage data streaming, and let's say a mobile-first front-end approach, while we're still pursuing Web3 values, right? Like ownership, trustless, transparency, permissionless, and security. But the thing is, why are we here? Because we cannot build all these things alone. We need all of you, basically. We need an ecosystem of apasionados. We need you, all of you.
Yeah, because let me come back 1 second why we are in LATAM. Yeah, so let me just very quickly go, because the fact that we're in LATAM as well is because this is where our solution brings the most value to. Because of, well, first of all, Taringa's origins are here. The culture, what we created is here. But giving the opportunity to tell an Argentinian creator, come to Taringa and earn from anywhere in the world. We're here to help. This is the platform that will help you get the reach in a fair manner. We won't be extracting all the value that you and your fans will give to the platform. That's where we see the most value, and that is why LATAM is one of Argentina, starting with Argentina and LATAM to the world. We like to say that is from Argentina to the world.
Vamos.
And yeah, and to what you were saying, yeah, because this is going to become the everyday community. What would be for you the everyday community, Estefanía?
Well, everyday community is you are navigating at Taringa, you see content that you like, and you made a tip of some small amount of money to support that content. It's very much better than a like. Another way of everyday community is subscription. I like a creator and I want to support. I want to have access to exclusive content. I want to be part of their community, so I subscribe to their content. Or why not the third level of engagement, which is go to the marketplace of this creator and acquire their digital merchandising, their NFTs, all the digital goods that this creator is putting on sale. This is for me everyday community.
So translating that, because we're here on this Rootstock Summit, what we're saying is that we need on-ramps for micropayments with low fees. We need a solution for recurrent payments. We need to be able to make fast transactions with very big volume, low value of fast transactions. We need stable assets to prevent volatility for the users. And we need an ecosystem where people can spend their earnings in crypto on their everyday activities. And that's what we're all doing here. And that is why we're building on Rootstock.
So yeah, if you claim yourself to be an apasionado, or you want to be one of those that support them, just let's talk. We're here for that.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Vamos.
Vamos.
Claro.